Hi everyone, and welcome to the State Data Structures and Algorithm Mastery course. And we have already talked about a stack, and in the previous video we had talked about theory about a stack, actually what actually a stack is. So in this video I'll explain a little bit in more intuitive way, means we'll go over implementation of a stack. So I will talk about what we will implement in just a second. So a stack, let's recall what a stack is. A stack is just like a containers where it is just like a bundle of coins. It is like a bundle of coins into the up of every coin. Let's say that you have this container and we have put in one here, one wood here, one wood here. I'm saying wood here, and one wood here, one wood here. So let's say you have only kind of you can only remove from the top. You can only remove one wood from the top, okay, from the top, or if you can only remove the wood or from the top, or you can add the wood only on the top. Okay, so you can't add wood to here, you can't add wood to here. You have only condition to add over wood here or remove the wood from there. Okay, so just like a stack is just like the same, it is also called a LIFO. It is also called a LIFO, last in first out. So you can only add or remove from the first element on the top. Okay, on the top. So you can add the element on the top, not you can add in between, and you can remove the element from the top only. Neither you can remove from the simply in between or the last. Okay, so that is the fairly intuitive understanding of a stack. For more info, for visual understanding, I will ask you to watch my previous video, the link on the I button, so you can head over to that and for a better visual understanding of a stack. Okay, so in this video we'll be actually implementing a stack as I promised to you, and the stack is simply like that. Means what we will implement, first of all we will make one stack that will have that will store 10 kind of element. So there are two types of stacks. The first one is stack using arrays. The first one is stacks using arrays, and the second one is stacks using linked list. I will denote it linked LL. Okay, so in this video we will implement the stack using array, and you will try to implement the stack using linked list. Although in the next video I'll be trying to make up the stack using linked list, as well as it's just very easy to understand about the stacks. But and using arrays, it is kind of fairly simple, but the one who is using a stack does not have to know that what we are using and behind that. Okay, so you can use any using array or using any linked list, but the one who is using a stack should not know what we are using. Either we should know, but user should not know what we are using here. Okay, so in this video we'll implement stacks using array. Okay, I don't know, my handwriting has gone kind of dirty, I don't know why. Okay, so what function we'll implement? The first one is kind of constructor which will take a stack as input. Second one we will take as with that will return the size of an array. Size of an array then is empty, sorry, not an array, it is a stack, is empty stack. Then we will implement two functions operations like a push and a pop. And push here it simply means that we are inserting element at the top, and pop means removing an element from the top. Okay, so these are the functions. We will make more function as we get familiar with that. Okay, so what are we waiting for? Let's start with code. So I'm on my Eclipse, and I have my package, and in this stack I have written some of the problem statement because I was doing some of the problem statement. So I'll make a class which will be stack using array, which name is a stack using array, and I will make a public static and finish. Done. Okay, let me remove this to-do list over here. But I don't know, but I don't think why this is my best practice that I include, but it's not necessary but for this because we are making class. Okay, so first of all, let's make a two variable. The first variable is the data, means arrays of a data, means we'll be making array named data, okay, in which we'll store our values, and we will also want to we'll make one function that will return what's the top of the element is. So we'll make a top variable, which we'll talk about just a second. But if you're getting confused, don't worry, as I'll code you will better understand what I'm saying. So first of all, I make one data array data, that will be the array. Okay, now what I will do, I just want to retrieve the top, but I don't know just now what our top is. We don't know it actually in 0 index, first index, second index, third index, fourth index, fifth index, etc. So where our array is stored. For array means where our top of the array, top of the stack is stored. Where, what is that? So what is the index? So for instance, let's take the top of an array as to be -1, because we don't know the index of our top. Okay, it can be 0, it can be 1, etc. So let's make a top equals to -1, because we don't know what we're telling that we don't know, we are just initializing as usual. Okay, but one more problem over here, that we don't want to make, and we don't want to make it public. We want to make private, because I don't want these variables to be changed by others. So I can simply write over here that you all know, maybe in C++, Python, Java. You can try it out, but I'm learning C++ so that I can also code better in C++, but I eventually don't like Python for problem solving. Either you can try it out. I'm not criticizing Python. Python is my favorite language for artificial intelligence, but for this I just highly recommend to go with Java and C++. Okay, so I'm just learning. Don't criticize me in the comment box. Python is a very, very impressive language in front of me, as it is kind of a very kind of I spent a lot of time writing Python code on artificial intelligence, and you might think also that why I'm not uploading these videos from a lot of time, because it takes a lot of time. And there is some surprise for you on this first week of June, as we'll be getting 8 hours of one video of generative adversarial networks full course. I have just given out, the one who is watching has got the secret. Okay, so I will make I was just defining function in Python. Okay, so I will now make one constructor that public stack. So I'll make one constructor public stack using array, and simply I will what I can say, I can simply put any kind of int data equals to the new integer. Okay, and we'll just take the size of the array like this, and we'll initialize to top to -1. Okay, so for instance, let's initialize our top to -1. But what if when we got a kind of thing, means when we got like you wanted to make your own stack by providing the argument that you wanted to make your own stack, that it should contain about by giving your argument that like that. So we don't want you don't want a fixed value, you want kind of you will give that and whatever your requirement is. So we can make one kind of, we can make that kind of thing, stack using array, and that will take in capacity okay, and that will take one capacity, and then what I will do, I will store the data of the data equals to new int, and it is capacity. It will set the size what you provide as the capacity, and then what we'll do is very simple, top equals to -1. pretty much clear. Now you have your own stack implemented, but there are a lot of functions that will do that. That's just amazing that we're going to just code it just now. Okay, but before that, you can go and take a coffee or kind of thing. Just let me come in just a second after taking that coffee, and then I will continue this video. Okay. Okay, so I'm back. Okay, so now what? Now we will make a function that will return true or false, which is telling that is our kind of my favorite stack is empty or not. So let's code it. So first of all, you can try it out. Let's start. Public, it will return boolean, whether it is true or false. Return, I'm watching on you when I'm not watching on my computer. So it is we are returning boolean over here. And now what I can do, just think about it, is I will make a function, just think what it is, I will make an empty, and it will not take anything, as it is just an Oscar.empty. If it is empty, then what will return true. If it is not, means how do you identify it is empty? If it is empty, then our top will be -1. This is indicating that we don't have the stack. So if it is empty, then our top is equals to -1, and top is just telling over here that top means the top has not been changed. So it is simply empty. Okay. Now what? So let's make one more function which will return, which is the size, which will tell us the size of an kind of oops, what is this? Which will tell us the size of her stack. Okay, so let me make one. Let me make one public, and it will return integer, and the name of the size, small size. And what it will return top +1. Why I'm setting this formula, because what I can say, let me open, I don't think that I've opened, let me see if I can do the okay, so why I'm telling size, top +1. So let's say you have a stack over here. You have a stack, you have a 0, you have a 2, you have a 3, you have a 4. And your top is equals to -1. So now if I say top +1, oops, top +1, then it returns 0. So it comes to 0, then +1, then it's gone to here, then it's gone to here, and then it's gone to here. So in that way, it will return the size of our favorite array. But what if our size is empty? If our stack size is empty, please don't mind if I am kind of humbling or kind of non-pronouncing stack and array. Don't mind. This is all the stack that I'm saying. This is a disclaimer. Don't criticize me in a comment down below. But you're open to criticize me onto my stating style. Okay. So what I can do, I can simply return a score. Means return top +1, and in that way you can do the driver and you can get that size. Now what? Anything left? Yeah, 2 functions are obviously left, but anything that is required? No. So we're gonna start operation. We're gonna start coding our operation. The first operation that we're going to give is push. Push will insert the element at the top. Okay, so it will not return anything. So I will simply take it as void, and it is push, and it takes an element, and then what it will do, will push, it will take an element at the top, means it will take an element, and it will return something out of, it will just a top plus, and then data at the top, we will put element over here. Pretty much easy, but wait, that your stack is empty. What you will do in that case? Just think about it. That if you've not provided, your size of the stack will be 10. But if provided, maybe you provided 20. So your stack of the array is 20. So let's say you have filled 20. Now what will be next? Means where do you put that stack? Put it an element. So for that, I have some idea is that I will make an exception over here. If the stack is full, means the size of the length of the data. So let me code it so you can understand it a little bit more intuitively better than me, obviously. Okay, so you all are better than me. Okay, so what are you gonna say? Yeah. So if the hour means size of an array means a stack, not a stack. A stack is equals to data dot length, then it's obviously that you should raise an array or you should throw an exception. Pretty much easy. So let's make one exception over here. So I'll make one exception over here, new class, and it is a full, means a stack full exception. A stack full exception. Okay, and I will make an exception. Yeah. Okay, and public static void and finish it. Okay, so it has some kind of thing. So let me add one default 3, so you can remove the static or you want, because I always have best practice to put this at. So you will just, if we don't want to do anything, so we'll throw an kind of error over here. So let me throw an error to my user. So stack full exception. I have written wrong long sentence. Okay, so I will name it as a full. Let me write full stack full exception. So new, let me copy this because I'm a good copy paster, and no, I don't copy anything. Okay, so it will throw full, but let me see if this works good or not. Okay, so it is giving us an error. So the error is that add throws declaration. Okay, so it is throws and a declaration over here. Okay, pretty much easy. This is push. But one thing I don't know, I wanted to give it a top function, which will return the top of her element, which will return the top of her element. So I will write public integer, and public integer means top. If someone write top, so it will not take anything. No, it will not take anything. Okay, and it will return the data, means top of the data. So our top will be obviously on the top. Okay, so we'll return the top of the data. Okay, so my mouth is a little bit warm for me. Okay, so it will return the top of it. But what if your data is empty? Your kind of a stack is empty. What you will do? Your stack is empty, so you don't have a ton of top. So you can return -1, but you don't know. You can raise one exception if size of your is equals to -1, then simply no, it's top equals to -1. Yeah, okay, so your top is equals to -1, then you can throw an error. You can throw an error, so you can write the function by yourself, but let me show you how I can make one more class, which will stack full empty exception, and public browser exception. Okay, done. And it's asking for a default area number. So let me, I'm ready for with my enter. Here. No. Done. Okay. Save it. Stack using array, and we'll return. Let me stack full exception. So I will just copy and paste over here. So to reduce my time, it is a full. Now it is a full exception, empty exception. No, it should be empty exception. Okay. Now we have full empty equals to new. Then paste it again, and then you will throw emtt. But let me give a free advice. The advice is that do not make more means large class name. If you are doing just a practice purpose, do not make large. And it will take some time. If I'm beginner, I will take a lot of time writing that. Oops. Yeah, done. Okay, so return the top of our stack. Okay, now it's a time to code it pop. Means it will pop one element. Okay, so I will make that kind of pop that will pop and return what is pop, means what is deleted from the stack. So let me start coding. It's 21 minutes. Wow. Public void. I think you're enjoying this session. I'm as frank as it can be. It will return. Is it returning? Yeah, is it returning? It will return the popped element as a pattern popped over here. Okay, so I'll write pop and it will not take anything. It will simply go over there, and what we'll do, we can simply, what we can do, we can minus the top. We can, if our top is here, so we can make it here, because in push we are making it here, but we can in top we can make it here. Okay, so I can simply make one temp top minus minus, but if you return it, so for returning that, what I would suggest is, so I will take one temp and data, and it contains top over here. Okay, so it will contain top, that is going to be pop. Now this is just popping it out. Okay, top minus minus, and then we are returning the temp, the thing that has been popped. So we have done all those things, we have completed these things. Now what next? Okay, done. All those function has been done. Now it's time for using this array stack. Make a class. I will make a stack, use Ayush array. I have to play with it. Okay, finish, done. Now let me make one class over here. So let's see, this is a stack constructor, means like that. So I'll make one constructor stack. Is 6 data? No, it's not 6 data. Okay, done. So it's not in capacity, so it is just a 10 kind of a size of a stack. So I'll write a for loop. So I don't want to write times and times. So int I equals 0, I is smaller than or equals to 5. This is return 5. We got 5 times, and I plus plus. And then what I will do, I will stack dot push I. Okay, so it will push I, means 1 2 3 4 5 will be pushed, and just now I will do that. If you're worrying about what is this it says I've just given enter. Okay, but it actually this is throwing an exception. It wants a kind of thing that throws an exception over here, because we have already instantiated exception over and the previous code over here that you can see over here. And we have in push, we have put in one exception over here that you can see we have throws a stack full exception. Okay, then what I can do, I can write one more loop that will remove or pop out each and every element and return the element that is being popped. So how much we have to do, how much time we have to do, until and unless our stack dot is empty, means till then our stack is not empty. Then what we will do, then we will pop out the stack dot pop. Okay, it will start popping it, and I will print it also, so it looks good. Oops, in Python if you don't know, so both the brackets will be there. Why I don't know, Eclipse is not. Okay, so let me make it system dot out dot println. Oops. Okay. Oh, I have not saved that. So sorry. I have not saved that. Okay, so let me save it, run it. Yeah. So we have push it, means we have inserted 5 4 3 2 1 2 3 4 5, and then kind of from top it starts removing 5 4 3 2 1. Okay. This is what actually we are just for a test case for checking our stack implementation, and I hope that you got better intuition about these. And till then, subscribe this YouTube channel if you like this video, and surprised to know that on the first week of June, the full GAN generative adversarial networks means imaging filters, image to image translation, all the kind of thing from scratch with a full image quality video, presentation, etc. Notes, Jupyter notebooks, etc. means mega projects for your resume and mission to course. Till then, subscribe this YouTube channel because I don't want you to miss that video. Okay, so till then, subscribe this YouTube video, press that like button if you it is in black, press red, and you can see that I have 300 kind of subscriber. Subscribe this YouTube channel if you want. Put your comment in the comment box below if you want. Completed because I learned only 3 to 4 words what I have to say. Okay, so till then, bye bye, take care, and do not go outside the home. Just watch my video if you want to watch, and watch others video also, because other ones also get to benefit also that. Okay, so watch other video, my video also, and you can follow me on LinkedIn for talking me just like this as I'm talking to you. Okay, so can we end up? Okay, bye bye.